Well, let me ask the biggest question, one that you also touch in your book, but one that I ask every once in a while is, what is the meaning of life?
The meaning of my life is many different things, okay? But they are all kind of centered around relationships. I mean, for a Christian, one's relationship with God is a crucial part of the meaning of life. But one's relationship with one's family, wife, parents, children, grandchildren in my case, and so forth, those are crucially important. These are all the places where people, whether they're religious or not, find meaning. But ultimately, I think a person who has faith in a creator, who we think has an intention, or many intentions, but a will in respect of the world as a whole, that's a crucial part of meaning. And the idea that my life might have some small significance in the plan of that creator is an amazingly powerful idea that brings meaning. I tell a story in my book that when I was a student, before I became a Christian, I read a philosophy book whose approximate title was "What is the meaning of life?" And that book basically said there is no meaning to life. You have to make up the meaning as you go along. And I think that's probably the predominant secular view is these days, that there is no real meaning, but you can make up a meaning, and that will give you meaning into your life. I don't subscribe to that view anymore. I think there is more meaning than that. But I do think that those things which give meaning to our life are very important, and we should emphasize them.
And you have said that as the part of that meaning, as the part of your faith, love and loyalty are key parts. So can you try to say what is love and loyalty? Like what does it mean to you? What does it look like? If you were to give advice to your children, grandchildren, of what to look for in looking for loyalty and love, what would you try to say?
Well, I think it's something like yielding your will or desire to another. It's valuing others more highly, or at least as highly as yourself. But that's just the start of it, because true love, you reach a point where you feel compelled by the other. And that, I think, to some people sounds very scary, but actually it's terrifically liberating. And I think that love then brings you into service towards another. And I'm, reminded of the phrase from the Anglican prayer book, where it talks about Jesus, whose service is perfect freedom. In other words, for us Christians, to serve God is what perfects our freedom. And I think there is an amazing love is in part captivity, but in a kind of paradoxical sense, it's also an amazing freedom.
Love is freedom. I don't think there's a better way to end it. We started with fusion energy and ending on love. Ian, it was a huge honor to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks. It was a pleasure.